Hey guys, welcome back to some more F1 2018 and part 6 of our Mercedes career mode. And in today's episode we are at the Crown Jewel Monaco for the Monaco Grand Prix. The toughest race on the calendar for me. I am not good around here. Seriously, I very much struggled during practice. But yeah, I mean, you might notice I've recorded this after qualifying. I'm not going to give anything away, but yeah. Anyway, we have had some upgrades applied to the car this weekend. We have got the new cylinder head, which has added a little bit more engine power. We've also had the new chassis part. I think it's this one. I think it's on the car. I'm pretty sure it is. The weight reduction is indeed on the car, and that has made our chassis just as good as Red Bull's, which is really, really good to see. And the aero department's still working on this major upgrade to take us to be the best car, which is absolutely fantastic. So, yeah, thank you for all the support on the series so far. We have put the first engine back in for this weekend, simply because we don't need much engine power this weekend. We'll use the newer engine in a couple of weeks' time in Canada. This is the last race of the gearbox. It is on 85%. I did sit out of P3 because I thought, well, I'd rather have an extra 5-10% on the gearbox for the race rather than FP3, so we just didn't set a time in that and didn't get the resource points, which is absolutely fine. We're not really struggling in that department anyway, but no, I'm looking forward to this Grand Prix. Hopefully we can pull something special off in qualifying, and I'll hand over to Joe, who's hopefully in Q3, but you never know around here. We might have went out the first lap in Q1. Who knows? Well, here we are in Q3 then. I tell you what, it is tough around Monaco this year. We are struggling somewhat. We really are. There's no chance we're going to get pole position unless we pull out something incredible, but I'll give it me best shot. We should finish top 6, which, is good, but not acceptable, really. Wish me luck. Coming through the swimming pool section now. I tell you what, this has been an incredible lap. I just hope we can finish it off the way it deserves to be finished off. I hope I've left all of this lap in, because this is probably the best lap I've ever done around Monaco. And it's 11.4. It's nowhere near good enough for pole position, but that felt incredible. Well, we're purple through the first 2 sectors, guys. This could be an amazing lap. We went a little bit deep there, but this is a great exit. We're almost 9/10 up. This is going to be a fantastic lap, and I think we might have done it.
Okay, good job, mate. Really well done.
Oh my God! How have I managed that?
The grid is all set then for the race tomorrow. But before we go, let's quickly remind ourselves of our top 3, who are the captain, Hamilton, and Daniel Ricciardo. With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
That is absolutely crazy. To get pole position in Monaco is the greatest feeling. I don't know how we pulled out 9/10 there. We got an incredible exit into the final corner. We were already about 4/10 up, I think, and then the extra 5 came just from that, and that's the difference at the end of the lap over Lewis Hamilton. Mercedes dominance around Monaco, you would have to say. Kimi Räikkönen will be disappointed with 8th as well, and Vettel in 4th will feel like he could have done a lot better, but we've got pole position. That is an incredible achievement. Around Monaco, these streets are very, very tough, and we managed to do it, and boy, I just couldn't be happier right now. But I guess, while I cool off, I'll hand over to David Croft and Anthony Davidson, who'll take you through the introduction to the Monaco Grand Prix.
A proper road race, and in the true meaning of the word. That was how Mr. Monaco, the late great Graham Hill, once described this iconic event. The cars we drive have come a long way in the intervening half-century, but still we race on those same public roads beside the Mediterranean Sea. There's no victory more coveted than that of the Monaco Grand Prix. We're on the French Riviera once more this weekend at the 2-mile-long Circuit de Monaco. The cars will climb around 40 metres up the hill, past the casino, and then descend downwards towards the harbour through Sector 2. It's a very short run from pole position to the first of the 19 corners at Saint-Devote, and don't expect to see much overtaking here today. Anthony Davidson is alongside me as usual for the race today. Let's talk about the captain. As with all the drivers at this level, they have a lot of ambition, but Formula One's a daunting step up from any other series, so expectations are high right from the start.
And this is something that has ended the career of many a young driver, as that leap up to Formula One proves to be too much. But luckily in this case, I'd say they're doing a good solid job, and the risk the team took in signing them is definitely starting to pay off.
With that then, let's run through the grid order. The captain lines up on pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Ricciardo, Vettel, Max Verstappen and Hülkenberg, Räikkönen, Grosjean, Leclerc and Esteban Ocon, Hartley, Van Dorn, Kevin Magnussen and Sainz, Gasly, Ericsson, Sergei Sirotkin and Fernando Alonso. Perez, they'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty, and Lance Stroll rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Okay, it's a short run to Saint-Devote, and you know what Monaco's like, so try to defend this lead.
Well, here we are, down on the track, guys, in pole position, and I am incredibly nervous. This is the setup that I sort of put together, I guess, for this weekend. I really don't know how we've got on pole, but hopefully we stay there, because overtaking is impossible at Monaco, so as long as we go off the line well.
So let's concentrate on bringing tyres and brakes up to temperature.
So yeah, as soon as we get, if we get off the line and into turn 1, then we should be alright. Just want to say thank you for all the support on the series, as always. I really do appreciate it. Plenty of likes, plenty of views so far, plenty of comments as well. Really, really do appreciate all of the support, and if you keep enjoying, then I'll keep producing. I'm thoroughly enjoying the game so far, and you know, seeing it being successful on YouTube as well is very, very nice to see to go along with it. So yeah, thank you very much. Lewis Hamilton is miles behind. Let's wait for him. We don't want to be sat on the grid too long, do we? We've probably just had Toto's heart in his mouth there, as he thought we might have had a problem. But we were just waiting for our good friend Mr. Lewis Hamilton. Well, here we go, we're performing the grid. And getting ready for the lights very, very soon. We're doing some burnouts. And here we go. Look at how we've angled our car. We mean business. We have angled it towards Hamilton.
Sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed. Be ready with the clutch.
And hopefully we have a better start than we did in Spain. Or any time this season. We haven't had a good start yet, have we? Oh, very, very nerve-wracking. Here we go, ready for the lights. Lights out, away we go here in Monaco. We get off the grid well, but Hamilton does as well. But we've got the inside line going into Saint-Devant, and we managed to hold the position. It was a bit of a corner cut, but who cares? We've got into turn 1 first, and now it's time to just concentrate and try and build a lead and hope that we don't make any mistakes and end up in the barrier. I tell you what, this turn is so tight on this game. There's probably 2 or 3 lines through it, and that's it. Very, very shallow lines as well. But Ricciardo's actually got past Hamilton. I don't know where he got past Hamilton, but Ricciardo's now into 2nd place. But a good start to this Grand Prix, and that's exactly what we needed. Now time to build the lead. The gearbox. The gearbox is gone. Ricciardo and Hamilton have gone through. Our gearbox has gone completely. I don't know what's happened. I think Vettel crashed into us. But I don't know what to do about this. The gearbox is certainly a problem. And reliability problems at Monaco. Devastating, and look at that. Alright, let's come in. Oh, I want them to... yeah, they are changing it. But that is devastating. We couldn't slow the car down enough. Turn that right down as well. Verstappen behind us.
Look after these tyres.
Are you kidding me? Right, that's it. Flashback. The autopilot crashed the car there. That was stupid. I can't believe the gearbox is broke.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
It seems back to normal now, which is just typical.
DRS is now enabled. Will be available to use when you are within 1 second of the car ahead in the DRS zone.
Okay guys, it looks like we're passing a load of guys in the pit lane. So we might still get some points out of this. We're already up to P12, and our pace is pretty good, considering. We've already had to let Verstappen through, but now we're letting Alonso through too. The gearbox is completely gone. Hopefully we'll get it back at some point, but this surely isn't helping our engine either, which is also running low. Just can't turn into corners properly because can't get to a low enough gear.
Okay, there's a fair amount of wear to the engine now.
Oh, we've got the gearbox back, which is good.
24.4 seconds.
You never know, we might still get in the points. You never know, guys. Well, we just about fended off Stroll there. That was very, very close, and a little bit embarrassing, I guess, that we're just really struggling with the car because of unreliability, really struggling to turn in. I don't know whether that's because of the gearbox or whether our tyres are just gone. But I mean, they shouldn't be. I think they're only. Oh!
Safety car has been deployed. Watch it.
Wow.
Make sure you keep it positive as we catch the pack.
Question is, do we come in? I don't think we do. I don't think we do come in. I suggest we stay out because these tyres are fine. It's all about the gearbox. If we could come in and change the gearbox, that would... oh, it's Hamilton. Is it Hamilton?
Lewis has stopped the car.
Yeah.
This is over.
Hamilton's out. What's happened? Oh, this could be another disastrous weekend for Mercedes then. But Lewis is out. So it's up to us now. This is unbelievable how slow things are going. But no, this is an opportunity that we didn't expect, to be honest with you. I don't know what's happened to Stroll. Stroll was behind us. I don't know whether he hit or something like that. But we're ghosting up, which, you know, from experience last year,
Safety car in this lap. Let's make
allowed
sure those tyres are up to
the likes
temperature.
of
And remember,
Gasly
there is
behind
no
us to go
overtaking
through.
until the first safety car line. Stay in position until the green
Ugh.
flags.
We're very much ready to go. I'm going to flashback that because that was brake testing from Fernando there. Oh, this is annoying. I have to do all this again. There we go. It's ready. Prepare to resume racing. No overtaking the green flags, I see. But remember, until you pass this line here, you cannot overtake. So, we're back underway again at the Monaco Grand Prix. How high can we finish? Or will we just finish in 11th and fall back? Probably have another gearbox failure, who knows? Well, we're going to have a look down the inside of Alonso here. It's a little bit risky, but we managed to pull it off. Don't know how we managed to get two cars through there. That was pretty damn risky. But we're through and we're back into the points, and any points is most definitely a bonus. Could be another opportunity here against Max. Down the inside we go. And we're through. As long as Max didn't get destroyed by that, that's fair enough in my books. It was risky but effective, and we're now up to 8th, 4 championship points.
Safety car, safety car.
Safety car deployed.
Reduce your pace. Keep your delta number positive.
Another safety car. Get our delta down, and we did just. Whew. This is certainly interesting. Got to catch the safety car queue, but there's probably only going to be a couple of laps of racing, if that. I don't know what's caused the safety car, but well, I guess we'll find out at some point. Well, that nearly ended in embarrassment. We nearly went into the back of Magnussen there. But there's a Red Bull lead in the Grand Prix.
Let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field
Safety
accelerates,
car's in.
remember, there is no overtaking until the green flags. Safety car in this lap.
So, everything turned up to maximum. Everything off the screen. Safety car was only in out one lap. I really don't know why it was out. Well, who cares? We are racing once again in the Monaco Grand Prix. We've managed to catch Max Verstappen out.
5.1 seconds.
And now we're pushing on for the final 2 laps. Can we get any higher? Well, guys, we just managed to hang on there. And we're coming up to the flag. And that is a very hard-earned 4 points.
We can do better than that at the next race. Not our best day by any means.
It was a magnificent race and a drive right out of the top draw to take the win for Red Bull today. And I have to wonder, Anthony Davidson, just what set them apart from the competition here.
Well, the safety car completely changed the race, didn't it? It's hard to say exactly what would have happened without it, but there's no question that they...
Hey, there's X-Matty G.
And I can see now the drivers are making their way out. We need Red Bull fighting at the front. They do an incredible amount for Formula One.
Charles Leclerc's on the podium.
Winners' trophy heading back to Milton Keynes. And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. It's a good result for Kimi Raikkonen, who extends his advantage at the top of the championship. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Well, I think it has to be Fernando Alonso. He got the strategy spot on and consistently had the pace to come through as well.
On to the constructors then. Ferrari extend their lead at the top of the championship. Meanwhile, a strong weekend from Red Bull this time out, and they improve their position in the championship. That's it for today's Grand Prix, and from Ant and I, it's goodbye, and see you again next time.
Well, there you have it then. Daniel Ricciardo wins the Monaco Grand Prix with Raikkonen in second, Charles Leclerc an amazing third. Only 4.7 seconds off the lead in the end. But Nico Hülkenberg, you've got a feel for him. He's never going to get a podium, is he? He finishes in 4th. Romain Grosjean 5th. Ocon 6th. Magnussen 7th. And we finish in a lowly 8th place compared to our pole position. But considering we were last after the first lap when we had the gearbox problems, and then we clipped our wing going into Raskas and pitted on the first lap, 8th place I don't think is too bad an outing, considering how many problems we had with the gearbox. Lewis Hamilton and Sebastian Vettel both retire from today's race. Looking at the standings, Kimi Raikkonen has now opened up a 20-point lead over Vettel. Ricciardo moves into 3rd in the standings with myself and Lewis 4th and 5th at the moment, and falling away from the championship picture, it has to be said. And in the constructors, we're down to 3rd, so much improvement needed in the next few Grand Prix. If you have enjoyed this episode, then make sure you leave a like down below. It really doesn't help. It really does help me out and means a lot to me as well. Subscribe if you'd like to see more. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.